Okay, we're back in my shop. Here's my stuff. Here's my needs a little tidying up here, but I just got done with a harmony project, and we're starting the next project here. And this is the kit guitar. I bought a kit guitar from eBay. It came in this box. It was packed rather nicely. Delivered on time. I only paid $118 for it. Here's a bag full of tuners and strings and a bunch of hardware for it. No instructions. Does not come with instructions. It does say that you can download them or something, but I tried contacting the company a couple times and nobody answered my emails, nobody called me back, so I don't need instructions to finish it, although it does have some unusual features. There's the guitar. Let me point some of this stuff out to you. Okay, let's get this thing aimed right. Okay, here we go. My trusty camera. Right, here we go. This is the kit guitar. It looks really nice. It's advertised as a Tigerwood guitar. The quality of the craftsmanship, the workmanship is very, very good. This is really cool. I'm showing all the good stuff first. This looks like rosewood. It might be ebony. I think it's rosewood. It's already fretted. It's got binding. It's got a piece of Tigerwood veneer. Okay, it looks like a nice piece of mahogany until you take a close look at it. It's got this really unusual way to join the neck to the guitar, and I'll point that out to you. I've never seen anything like it. The guitar, the body of the guitar is already assembled. It's got beautiful binding. The wood is beautiful. The finish is nice. It's a real rosette. Okay. When you look inside, you see the Tigerwood. You say to yourself, "Oh my God, this guitar is solid Tigerwood, and it must be a solid spruce top." It's not. If you look at it real close, this is a spruce veneer. So this guitar is made out of pine. It's really unusual, and it's going to be beautiful. I'm going to assemble it and clean it up and French polish it, and just this is a take it out camping guitar. It's not an investment piece by any stretch of the imagination. It doesn't sound too bad. It's kind of small, but that's okay for the money. How can you go wrong? Now look at this neck. It has a truss rod, and that's kind of nice. But what we got are these little pegs. These little pegs. There's one. There's three of them, and they go into these holes here, and they stick into these holes, and you glue them in there, I guess. And it appears to me to be like a one-way ticket. Once you glue this together, it's never coming apart. You're never going to be able to get it apart again. It's just the way it's fastened. But you know what? I'm going to modify it. I think what I'm going to do is route out a mortise and tenon joint. Actually, literally build this up with super glue. I'll build a slot here. There's a good size, looks like about an inch thick neck block in here, body block to fasten this with. So I could probably route this thing down about a half an inch, or maybe even more, and I'll glue a tenon here, and I'll route out a mortar here and a mortise joint, and I'll be able to it'll be a conventional joint. It should work. This is kind of cool. I pop this baby in here, and you got to slide it forward to get it into this hole, because that truss rod adjustment comes through this hole right in here. You can see it underneath there. It's coming through. Looks like we got something going on here. There we go. We got it straight. What I did was when you got her on tight, it's not quite centered. So the workmanship, this is a machine. This was manufactured by robots, I think, not by humans, and which is probably why the quality is as good as it is for the money. This doesn't quite line up centered, so I'm going to have to put this all together and then make the bridge. It come with a rosewood bridge too. I don't have it. It's in the house. So you know, I'm going to have to make sure that that's lined up. I put a couple pencil marks in here to see where this falls. But gosh, it's a beauty. And I'm going to have some fun with it. We take this apart again. Let's try to slide that out of there. The mahogany neck is not one piece. It's made up of many pieces. You know, this down here, the heel part there's like 2 or 3 pieces of wood here. You can see, you know, right here there's a couple different pieces of wood. The piece for the neck looks like it's one piece, but it's only from here to here. So it looks like it was made with scrubbed pieces of wood all glued together somehow. And I mean, I think that this was not a solid piece of mahogany by any stretch of the imagination. It's probably a composite of many, many pieces. I mean, it's well done, but I mean, it's not an investment guitar. But it's a fun project to build one if you've never built one before. There are no instructions, so you're going to need some help on what to do if you've never done this before. And like I say, what I'm going to do with this is I think I'm going to manufacture the thing that can make this happen is super glue. Super glue is, I mean, I'm not going to super glue the neck to the guitar. I'm going to super glue a tenon on the end of this here, which will then get hide glued or tight bonded to the guitar. So this guitar will have a removable. I'm not going to use those dowels. Forget that. I'm not going to do that. In fact, I had trouble dry fitting it together with the dowels. I had to pull the dowels out just to get this thing on there. So the dowels don't line up quite the way they're supposed to, or I'm doing something wrong. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, it's going to be a fun project. It looks awfully interesting. It was, you know, for the money, $118. That's everything. It was the buy it now price. The bidding was up to $99. If I got involved in bidding, I probably would have went to $299 because that's just the way bidding works. And so I just said, you know, what the heck, buy it for $118, and that was everything. That's the tax, title, you know, the delivery, everything. It was $118. Say, how can you go wrong? So you get a lot of value here for the money, and it's a fun project to build a guitar. Always is. And like I say, I'm going to modify this and turn it into a quality instrument that I'm just going to be banging around with it. You know, this is a fireplace, take it out camping type kind of instrument. It's something that, you know, although it'll start out looking really beautiful when I get done with it. It doesn't have any lasting or intrinsic value, but it does for a learning tool. And who knows, it might even sound good. Although I kind of doubt it because this is really just a pine top. It doesn't have that ring to it. Here it's kind of dull. But it is neat looking, and I'm not unhappy with the price. I'd never buy another one, but I'm going to finish it. And like I say, I'm going to learn to see if I can't actually. I did so much work on reconstructing the broken neck on the Harmony Sovereign that I've become kind of an expert at it, and I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to literally remanufacture a mortise and tenon joint for this, which I'll be able to, I'll be able to fix this thing. You know, I'll center that just right, and I'll be able to get, you know, this thing will be, it'll be fun. Anyway, thanks for watching.